Hey Pisces, welcome to your quick read of your main toxic trait and how you can utilize it for your highest good. Interested in a personal read? My email is located on my TikTok and YouTube bio. If you're watching here on TikTok, go ahead and DM me if you feel free to. Um, Please take these messages as they resonate specifically for you and your life. I need you to understand that in order for you to receive the clarity and enlightenment that you need from my reads, you have to be willing to be open, honest, and authentic within yourself to accept this truth. Okay. All right. Your main toxic trait, Pisces, is deceit. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections, lies, deception, fraud. You also have fear. Face your darkness is the only way to find a God and light, anxiety, apprehension, and phobia. So, Pisces, I'm seeing that a part of you, you have the potential to be deceitful. Okay, you have the potential to lie. Or maybe like little, you might look at them as little white lies. They may not be major lies, or they could be depending on who you are, what the circumstance is. But you like to lie your way out of certain situations and circumstances. Okay, due to either you being perceived in a certain light that you don't want to be perceived in, or maybe due to the fear of you not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings in the midst of you telling the whole truth. So you either tell half of the truth, which you leave certain parts out that the person, should know or be aware of, but you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you don't want someone to view you as this way. Or it's like you like to sugarcoat and water down the truth, basically, is what I'm getting. Like, if you can see a way of getting out of something, you're going to do what you need to do or say what you need to say to get your way up out of there, okay? Or to get whatever outcome you're looking for, okay? Now, the upside to that is I do see whoever I'm resonating with, I do see you working on being better, working on diving into your emotions. I do see you investing more time and energy in your emotions, although you're moving really slow. I do see you working on some sort of investment within yourself, putting more of that time, energy into yourself to become better than who you are. You're moving really fucking slow like molasses, but nevertheless, even slow progress is progress, okay? So that's the upside to it. Yeah, I see you being committed to being better, okay, or doing better. Um, the downside though is if you move too slow, um, there's a potential here for something to come to an end that could have been good for you. It could have worked out for you. It could have worked in your favor. It could have, whether it's or they, whether it be a opportunity or a person. I'm seeing that if you continuously move too slow, like with no communication, you're not letting somebody know what side of the spectrum you're on, you're not letting somebody know what you're investing in right now or what you're doing. So this person or this opportunity may feel like you're uninterested and may either get an opportunity to someone else or just walk away altogether and end it. Okay, that's a potential of that happening. Also, the downside is by you moving so slow, it causes other people to feel like either you're not interested or you're not doing the work on yourself that needs to be done. So they tend to give up, and it may leave you wondering what perspective you're in their eyes. Like, how do they view you? Like, do they see you as this or do they see you as that? So it leaves you in your head often wondering why something came to an end, how things could have been better, if there was anything that you could have done to keep it from ending, or whatever the case may be. So um, also the downside is from you moving so slow and not really communicating this side of yourself with other people, it causes you to look at certain people like they were never for you in the first place, when reality is these situations, certain situations, not all of them, but certain situations could have been saved or could have been worked on if you would have put a little more work and or effort into whatever the circumstance is. Okay. It could also, the downside is it could also leave you to believing that eventually everything is going to come to an end and everybody's going to leave you to hang out and dry like other people did. And that's not always the case, but that's the downside to that. From you being afraid to truly step into, the darkness to see who you truly are, because that's where we find out, when our backs are against the wall or we feel like we're going through certain tough circumstances in our lives, we truly find out who we are by how we get through those times and circumstances. And in this case, I feel like, who are you, Pisces? Are you a liar? Are you somebody that if your back is against the wall, you're going to lie your way out of it so quick? Or are you going to stop being afraid to step into that side of yourself so you can really unleash who you truly are and unlock that new level to who you are or who you can be? It's up to you. Now, as far as how you can utilize this trait for your highest good, you have self sabotage, unleash your creativity. You literally have the power to trump your fears. You don't have to allow your fears to keep getting and controlling the outcomes to certain circumstances and situations. Like, if you don't want a situation to end, or if you want more out of a situation than you led on, you literally have the authority to announce that or take action and do what you need to do or do what needs to be done in order to get a situation moving in your direction. Not by ways of manipulation, but by ways of you communicating this. If this involves another person or other parties, you have the authority to speak how you feel. And for some of you, I'm also getting that when it comes to your creativity, you may get stuck or mind boggled a lot. You may have writer's block about your creativity or what direction you want to go in or what you really want to do or how you really want to do something. Listen, I don't think that you're giving yourself enough time to actually rest and think on whatever it is that you have planned to do that you may have not started yet or you may have not finished. You have the time of the day. It's not we all get the same hours of the day. What are you doing with yours? You have the time to think on and contemplate on how you want to move and what direction you want to move in. And then once you get that mapped out in your mind, you also have the power to take action to do whatever you need to do to start it off. And then once you start it off, or by making your outline or strategizing or writing down or however you want to do a vision board, whatever, you do that, you put action into that, and then guess what, your vision comes together. Now you can see something full circle, or you can see how you want to do something or how you want to move forward with something, and guess what, it comes together. You have something to celebrate later on down the line because you took action and you did that. You have the power to do that. But look what keeps getting in the way. You keep allowing these. You see this right here? That's death. But those are your thoughts. That's your mental. Those are your fears holding on to you. You keep allowing them to keep you held back when you have more than enough power and strength to take them on and defeat them and conquer these fears that you have. You got to believe in yourself. Not only have you been deceiving other people thus far, but you've been deceiving yourself. And it's time for you to stop deceiving yourself. And it's time to unlock and unleash your creativity because you have things that you want to do. You have moves that you want to make. Have you asked yourself yet what's stopping you from making these moves? Because it's not nobody else. It's not nobody else, baby. It's always been you. The answers have always lied within you, Pisces. Your answers to your life, though, not the answers to somebody else's. Okay? Interested in the personal read, you know where to find me. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. Hey, I hope this made sense for you. If it didn't, maybe it's not your story or your read or whatever the case may be. But if it is, I hope that you take this and you do something with it, something good and positive. Wishing you love, life, and peace. Until next time, Pisces. Bye.